head trap. Well, once I got your head here, what do I want to do? Now, now everybody thinks, oh yeah, straight knee. No. I'm leaving him too much opportunity to defend himself. You want to get him off balance first. Step back, turn. Notice as I turn, now this leg's to the back. Then throw a knee. Throw like a quick 2-3 knees. Spin him again. Bam, bam, bam. Okay? Somebody have any questions about what I just did? Okay? Take this step back. Turn. This one's now to the back. Knee. Throwing about 2-3 knees for good measure. Don't actually whack the heck out of your partner. We want them to make it for the end of class. At the end of class, we're going to put on the wraps, round glass. We're going to do big. All right, let's go, guys. Yeah. He spun. And then he waited a second to get his feet set before throwing this knee. That gives him a chance to regain his feet and get in a position to block. And the cool thing about when we block, in Muay Thai we block me, he grabs me.
I'm sorry.
Just smash that elbow into the thigh. Well, I don't want him set to smash mine. I've been hit here with an elbow, and it really, really sucks a lot. Okay? So, I don't want to give him that opportunity. Spin, bam! Right away. Okay, but anyway, let's move along. What's next? Okay, this one will be really short. It's only going to take you a time or two to understand the principle of it. I teach the head and body control position, the clinch, but it's something that you'll hardly ever use because it's just it's like a stopgap to another position. Like for instance, you know, I'm in mid-transition, he's throwing a knee. So I'm just going to real quick use my hand to jam his body. After I've stopped the knee, bam, work my way back in. If you stay in this position, head and body, he's going to end up winning. This is only good for like a second or two. But at the same time, it's important to know. So you start from here. You start to work for the inside. He's throwing a knee. Stop it. Hit either right here in the hip or right here in the body. What's the word I'm looking for? Throw off his base. Okay? Make him lose balance a little bit. Then, even if the knee does strike home, it's not going to have that heat on it. It's going to be something that you're just going to be able to, yeah, whatever. Okay? So, all I want you guys to do is from this position, make sure you know who's kneeing and who's doing this. He's going to start throwing in, stop, and then to this position. Questions? All right, let's go. The body clench of Muay Thai works best when you're shorter than your opponent. You don't need to be much shorter. But, for instance, me trying to body clench Barry isn't going to work out real well because for me to get a good grip, I've got to lower myself. In Muay Thai, if you're tall, you want to stand tall and use your reach. Make him fight up. It's going to make him work harder. But if I bring myself down here to his level, you know, I'm doing half his work for him. Okay, so what's going to happen is he's going to swim in and grab me around the body. He's going to press forward with his, oh, that felt good, crap to that. All right, that's cool. Now I'm relaxed. No, okay. He's going to press forward with his shoulders and head. And okay, pretend I'm shorter than you. You're going to pull in and push forward. Okay, that's it. See what he's trying to do is he's trying to make my back arch in an uncomfortable position. Now, he's also putting his weight on me, which kind of glues my feet in place. He's going to keep this nice and tight because my defense, if he gives me a little bit of room, bam, I'm going to jab him with an elbow. Okay? So he's going to keep this nice tight, pull in, push forward, and now he's going to break his hips out to the rear. and start firing these into my thighs, which is right painful. Okay, guys, go for it.
All right.
Ribs, okay? So when I grab Perry, this is what's going to give me the leverage to get him out of position. If I grab him up here and do this, I'm not getting him out of position. And he has just as much chance to get me back. All right, let's go. I like him. He's tall, but he's also light. So it makes it look like, you know, the big strong guy. Okay. From here. Okay, a lot of times when you get this position, it's still hard to get anything effective on. But I'm shorter than him. Okay, that's okay, but we're pretending that I'm shorter than him. So I'm in a position, he's still resting his weight down on top of me, and so I'm not getting out anything effective. So what I do is this from like judo and wrestling, but Muay Thai uses it as well. Get in here, get your hip close, bump. All you do is bump, and then let go over to the side. Now, I want you guys to be careful with this. Don't let go. You just do this. Bump. You just set him over to the side. I don't want anybody falling down. I'm pretty sure. Let's go. Big size difference. Okay, not that big. I have to put some weight back. But, okay, he's your biggest guy here. Get in here. You should be able to bump and lift almost anybody. It's just you bump in with your hip and arch your back. He comes right up and over. Then you twist. You notice how I got one foot back. Twist towards your back foot so you don't throw your back out. Okay? Just bump. Send him over. Alright, let's do it a couple more times. Mention in Thai, and I don't know how to say it in Thai, but that move where you grab, pull in, and push forward with your shoulders. In English, it translates to giant steals the girl. Now you know. Okay. So, we are clinching with somebody, Perry. Okay, we're gonna start from this position. From your head and arm position. One thing, you really want to be familiar with this position because 80% of all clinch work in Muay Thai happens from right here. You rarely ever see somebody get this because the fighters are too smart. They start training from day one to not get caught like that. This is the world's absolute worst position to be in Muay Thai. Well, except for flat on your back and seeing duckies, okay? So, like I said, 90% of everything in the clinch happens from right here. You know, we're working for position. Okay, and that's what you're gonna see. Trading back and forth. I just call this neck wrestling. Trap his arm. Okay, sorry. I digress. What I want you guys to get used to now is okay, let's say Perry just happens to be outclassing me. His knees are coming in faster. I'm just not getting it. All you do is lift your knee up into the body, use your instep to hook here in the leg. Go ahead, let him try to knee you. Go ahead, you can try to knee me. Come on. All right? I want you guys to try that. If I'm grabbing with the left, then my left has to be up. I can block with my right. If you're comfortable doing it. No, I personally do left, but that doesn't mean left-right is wrong or that right-left is wrong, okay? Now, let's take it a step further. This same general principle. He's trapped my head back. Like I mentioned, this is probably the absolute worst position you can be in Muay Thai ring. So, what you do, reach around behind, as deeply as you can behind the back of his neck. Lift your knee, and turn it sideways. You want the shin bone all the way across both hips. What you're gonna do is pull backwards with your arms and shoulders and push forward with your knee to stretch them out. Let's show for real. 10, get here. then if you break the hold, but tries to try to break the hold. If you don't break the hold, you got somebody who, no matter what, he's got a really tight grip here, right? I get this up here, and I'm pressing it, and I can't get him to break the hold. I'm still in this position. From that position, he's still getting knee, and he's got that death grip on you, so he's not going to be throwing an elbow. So just stand there and just rest your weight on it. Let him hold you up. Let him get tired. All right, let's go. Once you break the person's hold, now mind you, you don't have, when you're the taller person, it's easier to break the shorter person's hold. But the shorter person can still break the taller person's hold. So, you know, don't think that it's only, that it's a height thing. So he trips my head. Oh, that's a good one. Reach around. I've broken his hold. Like you said, the very next step, clinch, bam, bam. I might not, and at this point, depending on what he does, I might not even need to spin it. Because I had, the way I had his arms trapped, trap me. When I broke his hold, because, see where his arms are trapped? If I immediately, bam, he's gonna have a hard time getting his hands, his arms and elbows back in time to stop the knee. So give him a real quick one, then spin. All right, let's move on to something else. So I'm getting tired.
I love honest instructors. Honest.
Oh yeah, this one's cool. This one is probably the most crucial one to learn. It's also the hardest one to learn. I tell you what, I've been fighting, I don't know how long I've been fighting. I started fighting in '93. Okay, that's a lot of years. I still can't do this properly. I can do it in practice, but it's very hard to do in the ring. Part of it is because my legs are disproportionately stronger than my upper body. I've always had kind of like a girly upper body. No offense. But what you guys need to do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you guys start off like this. Head and arm position. Reach around and try to grab the ear. Remember when we did this move? You're gonna do something similar. You're gonna lift up and you're gonna pull this one down into your hip. When you do this is when he goes to throw a knee. Now, for argument's sake, just to keep this easy, because I don't want to think too much right now. Okay, you're gonna start off with your left hand behind the neck. Your partner's gonna throw the left knee. As soon as you feel your partner start to throw that knee, do the throw. Now, you, the person who's doing the throwing, still, it still kind of looks like, well, that knee could still hit and hurt. But the person being thrown, you're gonna realize that knee has nothing on it. You can hit a baby in that, well, no, that's not entirely true. But the knee's gonna have next to nothing on it. You're not gonna